Hello and once again, good evening YouTube, and welcome back to the Kamikaze Games channel. And a while back, it's been a long time, but a while back I made a video looking at some stuff from 2nd grade. I am big, I am brown, I am hairy. That was fun. I haven't really found that much more. I think we were just a disorganized mess back then, but I did find some better things. Much better things, as a matter of fact. Now this stuff is far more recent. Far more recent. I'm supposed to be cleaning and doing stuff like that, but then I found this stuff and I was like, I don't care about cleaning anymore. I want to look at this stuff. Yeah. So we're just gonna take a look through this stuff and see what kind of amazing things I find. This is a lot of this stuff I haven't seen in like over 6 years, so it should all be extremely fresh and unexpected. Okay. All right. This first notebook is from 8th grade. 8th grade English class. So we're talking 2010, 2011. I'd have been 13 for most of it. Let's take a look at the wonderful things in here. And I do have a document scanner still. However, I don't want to get it out. So we might just have to look at it like this. August 23rd, 2010. I've got to say that the things in life that are really important doesn't really make me think of anything. Very insightful. The key thing is surviving, basically. Damn, survival of the fittest, even back in 2010, dude. Because if you can't survive, well, obviously you're not going to get other important things done. This is what I say. Truly an exceptional life philosophy to live by. There was a bird, Mr. Bird. He saw a baseball game and wanted to play. On his first day, he spontaneously combusted and managed to die. Too bad. I had a way with words back then too, alright? I'm dead serious, by the way. This is literally it. I mean, my handwriting, if you ever wanted evidence that my handwriting is the worst handwriting to ever handwrite in the history of handwriting, there you go. There you go. I am the ultimate supreme, awful handwriting champion. August 25th. The House on Haunted Hill. The 5 kids were in the house on Haunted Hill, and they were thoroughly enjoying getting brutally murdered by ghosts. Just by ghost. No plural on that, literally by ghost. One was so happy he pulled out his cell phone and texted his friend, LOLOL, I'm being killed by a ghost. And that was the strange thing. We were told that the house on Haunted Hill was freakish, but they said they enjoyed watching each other being killed. Mostly because they hated each other. Wow! That's wonderful. We're halfway done. Man, my hand hurts. Ow, 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 ow. Well, we have to write the whole time. I like the oh no, and popcorn chicken. Pizza is great. My mom won't let me get Mafia 2, but it's looking more awesome than ever. Rated M, but who seriously gives a crap? Not me. Yeah, this was August 25th, 2010. I didn't even have a PS3 at that point. Why was I wanting Mafia 2? Mafia 2 specifically. That must have been a great advertising campaign for that. So the thing is that we had to do like these quick write journal things where we just had to spend 5 minutes just writing down bullshit. And I don't know, that might be the most genius thing to do when you're like in like junior high, when your mind is just scattered at 150,000 directions at once and it's just insanity. I mean, I don't want to spend the entire video just reading through these, but I might just have to make a separate video entirely for just these quick writes, because I had to do them in 6th grade too. And I'm pretty sure we had to do some essay writing crap in like 7th grade as well. So, I mean, we're just gonna have to read through those separately because there is way more to actually, you know, look through than just all that. Look at this! Look at all these graphic images. Look at that, dude. Goddamn, I was an artist. I've always been an artist. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, and then we had to write fucking poetry, alright? I should show the stuff that I wrote in college, god dang. I remember like we had to write a sonnet and like literally no one was able to do it. Everyone was doing it wrong, and I think that this right here is the sonnet. A blue tiger would be strange, as it would look like a shoe. It would eat you whole, not like Scooby-Doo. But it has eaten the writer, so this has never gotten an ending. That's sad. That's unfortunate. I'm sad to hear that. I dislike this holiday. Camp Pain and Misery, March 10th, 2011. I had a PS3 at this point. Just for your information. The name is misleading, but anyway. Camp Pain and Misery is a place where you actually enjoy yourself. There is only one mad killer, Leatherface, in the woods. So don't go there. Anyway, it takes you away from the fact that there is a mad killer in the woods who sometimes comes down to feed. Every video game in existence is there. Damn, good shit. Even Leatherface enjoys himself. Also, live performances by AC/DC or Rob Zombie or Alan Jackson or Leatherface. Very good camp. I am enjoying the sound of this camp. What is this? Oh my god, we've jumped forward in time. Okay, so this will be my freshman year entry because for some reason we got our 8th grade notebook back for 9th grade. But this was the year with the absolute psychotic teacher. If you went to high school with me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know if any of these were good or not, but like there is so much writing. It's just a wall of text. Look at this. It's just page after page after page. Look at it. It's just a wall of words. There's no paragraph breaks. There's no indentation. There's just annotations from the teacher. What was the teacher doing, dude? It's just, I'm pretty sure everyone had to write full fucking page entries like this. Maybe you should consider another career choice. No shit. I wish I'd taken that advice. October 26th, 2012. I never had any particularly traumatic incidents. Ooh, trauma. Life trauma. Hey, so this was before the guy tried to rape us at the campground. Hey! I've talked about this plenty of times on the channel. If you don't know by now, that's your own fault. I have never had any particularly traumatic incidents. Then again, I don't get out much. The only time I've ever really have for basic fear is when I see an insect. And that's just a jump scare. After realizing what it is, I don't see any reason to fear it. Not even missing assignments scare me. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Oh, hang on a second. I got a good idea. What's the first entry that I made after starting my YouTube channel? Here it is. February 1st, 2013. This poetry unit has been almost the best section of English I've had in years. We have really simple assignments. The summaries only take 2 minutes to do. We're actually doing writings again. The problems that I've had are the restrictions. Just when I think I'm going to write the best poem yet, there's always that one restriction that ruined the entire thing. I've been that way from the very beginning. Man, this is boring. I can't imagine having to be the teacher and like read these full page entries. Excellence in Mathematics Award. No, actually. This is the class that I should not have passed. The President Goes to Taco Bell. I wrote this senior year. President of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama, one of the most powerful men on the entire planet, had a craving for the succulent and gourmet dining that could only be provided by the glorious establishment known only by the label of Taco Bell. That was the first sentence. The president's flight on Air Force One to the nearest Taco Bell took mere minutes, as Taco Bell was merely across the street from the White House. Obama tipped his pilot with a single nickel and remarked, "Don't spend it all in one place, because it's only a nickel, and you probably won't be able to afford anything." There were 2 adolescent teens working the calendar, commenting on the president's choice of posh attire. "Look at that old guy's stupid suit," one of them spoke. Barack Obama was flattered by the teen's kind words, but duty called, and he placed his order. "I will have 2 fully packed tacos," Obama stated proudly, as if he were addressing the nation with another amazing speech. "Sure, whatever," the teen replied and left to go make the president's special order. Secret Service agents speculated the spectacular spectacle that was going on before them. They wanted to be clear that the president's order was important, and to make sure that nothing bad happened. The agents kindly and considerably held their guns to the teen's head. If the president does not enjoy this taco, the agent told the teen, you will be incarcerated for first-degree negligence. I dropped out of high school, so what, bro? The teen responded and handed the agent the taco. The President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, one of the most powerful men on the planet, sat down in the small Taco Bell booth and unwrapped his taco. He took one look at the enticing drip of grease and noted the smell of burnt flesh, but thought nothing of it as he slowly and savoringly took a bite out of the taco and subsequently spit it back out on the floor. This is an atrocity beyond anything I've ever seen, the president proudly proclaimed. Nothing happened for a moment, but suddenly a crowd of protesters barged through the doors of the Taco Bell. The Secret Service agents did not know what to do, but using their advanced training, their duty to protect the president, and under pure instinct, the agents dropped their weapons and ran out the doors, screaming like real men. Now who are you people? The president asked the group. We are tacoists. One of the crowd members hollered. We are offended by your rejection of tacos. Why? The president retorted. It's not a tasty taco. What's so bad about that? Every taco is beautiful, another crowd member shouted. You can't shame the taco for its faults. That's so foodist. What is foodist? It's prejudice against a certain food. This is all so silly, said Barack Obama. It's just a taco. Just a taco! Every member of the crowd screamed at once. Do you think favoring one food over another is silly? Well, no. It's simple biology. Some people like certain food more than other food. The crowd had enough of Obama's words, which had had a negative effect on the crowd. Every piece of taco that Obama had ended up on the floor. And not only that, but the taco he had a neurotoxin in it that the Secret Service agents had overlooked. Thank goodness he had spit out the taco, or else Obama would have died immediately because of it. Unfortunately, this had resulted in Obama being brutally assaulted by tacoists, which in the end led to Obama's unfortunate demise. The next day, a UPS truck brought a package for the president. Within was Obama's portable safe. At least his promise of a safe return was indeed fulfilled. Wow. You see, the thing is that we had to do creative writing like through all of elementary school too, and I basically have none of that stuff left over. I can only imagine that those short stories were as good as this one. This one printed out on paper. We had to print this one out. It was really important, dude. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this video. 7A. Let's look at 7th grade. What's going on here? What's going on in 7th grade? There's a lot of bullshit happening in 7th grade. Look at this. This is page 2 of the notebook. This is my official school notebook, by the way. It has my name on the front cover, written in Sharpie, so you know it's important. August 27th, 2009. What would I miss the most if I suddenly became a hobo? I would miss a place to return to when coming home from school and sports. It would be terrible if I lost the kitchen where we ate at, and the living room in which we would meet after writing a few lines in my movies. This is when I was fucking writing that fucking movie script. Oh my god, dude. Have I ever talked about that on this channel? I should talk about that on this channel someday. I know where the notebook's at too. I still have it. I still have that fucking notebook. Some good shit, man. There are the bathing rooms to shower and the bedrooms to sleep and write scenes of my movie in quiet. I was so hell-bent on producing this film. I would never be able to be sane without my home. I'd end up having to make my own artificial video gaming system and TV, having the electricity be a potato. I'd go insane and probably kill everyone I'd see. Kind of like Jason and Michael Myers. I don't know how they do it. Good thing I'm not. You could probably tell that I really liked fucking horror movies back then. Dylan, you write very well, but you have to follow the assignment. That's basically like my entire not even just high school, just school in general, my entire life. My entire life in the educational system. September 17th, 2009. Pizza. Born in Italy, it has its delicious breaded crust and tomato sauce covered under a blanket of cheese. An assortment of toppings: pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon, ham, flaming jalapeno peppers. Yum. More further away is the Mount Rushmore restaurant in South Dakota. I remember them having good ice cream, but I didn't know that they had good pizza too, man. Mount Rushmore has fucking everything, dude. We had to read the fucking Outsiders back in 7th grade, and like, I hated it because we were forced to read it. I should read it again. It's probably trash, but like, still. Oh, here we go. We have creative writing. Again, this is just the creative writing video. The Indian Circle. 3 years after the war of Iraq ended. Okay, so we already know that this is set in a fantasy universe. Fantasy universe, establishing the world. Gary returns home. He has just purchased a new car. He was going to the school to pick up Alan. He saw the school, but something new. Sir, what do we need here? Asked the stop sign lady. I'm here to pick up Alan, said Gary. Sir, that entire grade vanished. The lights went out across the school, and when the bell rang, no one ever came out. No. But it's Halloween in 3 days. What does that have to do with anything, Gary? Your son's disappeared, Gary. You should be more concerned about that than Halloween. Nancy, Gary's wife, was making supper. She knew Alan and Gary like her eye color, never full. She put the 3 empty boxes of spaghetti noodles. Spaghetti noodles! Yes. No one's gonna get that reference. Gary pulled up and went inside. Nancy greeted Gary. Where is Alan? Did he finally go out to play? Asked Nancy. No, said Gary, staring at Alan's picture. He was trying to think of what to tell Nancy, so he came up with a lie. Oh, now you're lying to your wife. Gary is not a very good individual. First things first. So when Gary goes to pick up his son, he finds out that he's missing, and the first thing he says is, "Oh no, but Halloween is in 3 days." And then he goes home to his wife, and instead of telling her that her son is missing, he lies to her. Gary is an asshole. Okay, what's the lie? He was in detention, so I gave him his bike to ride home after. Wow. So you made him ride his bike home. And he just carries his bike with him in his car at all times. Good shit. What did he do? Asked Nancy. He hadn't even thought that far. He left his books in the science room last week and is serving 30 minutes. I'm sure I had to do that. I'm sure that's a punishment I had to do. Oh, said Nancy. She walks back into the kitchen with Gary, discussing a punishment for him. Oh my God, Nancy. You are an overbearing parent. Come on, he has to clean the science room. Isn't that enough? No, he is going to be in trouble. Now, no TV for how long? Damn. I need to use the bathroom. Okay, so he's going to the bathroom and he locked himself in there. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Gary opened it and there stood Alan. Where did you go? Alan said, I went to the Indian reservation. We gave our souls to the Indians so they could go to heaven. I came to tell you goodbye. Damn, that's a racket right there for the Indians. But why you, asked Gary? The Indians told us this. Alright, this would be some good shit. Why us? Why not someone else? It's always me. Everyone says it. And if it happens to them, like it should, God picks them. Why me? God picked them. Why not someone else? God picked them. Sunlight seeped into the house. It's time for me to go. Gary watched as the spirit of his only son lived into heaven. God takes his course. God knows what to do. God picks the time to go. God calls your name and you go. God is always right. Gary went to Nancy. It's time to go, he said. Where? Gary only looked at her. He held Alan's picture tightly in his hands. He took Nancy to the car and they drove off. They drove north, up. Maybe Santa is at the South Pole. Santa doesn't exist. Maybe God lives at the North Pole. Hang on, where are you going with this? The sun set on the April day, but I thought it was Halloween in 3 days. Gary, what is wrong with you? Where are we going? Quebec, Canada. Reason? North. And then they drive into a brick wall. What was that? What was that? That was something else entirely, dude. I kind of want to stop and reflect on that. Something just fell. Oh god, a lot of things just fell, actually. I wish I was an appliance. If I was an appliance at my home, I would most want to be a fridge. I would hold food, and it would not be very cold. It would be the perfect temperature, and it would hold food. Which is important, because I like to eat, and I'd be a fridge. Fridges are fun to stare at and hang stuff up on. The end. Oh, that's high quality. What in God's name was I on in like 7th grade? Wow. That was certainly interesting. Next. I achieved an amazing 99%. Multiplication level 2. Sick. 13 out of 20. 65% F. Nice. I just kept a random quiz that I failed. Hell yeah. Good shit. Book fair. Book fair. Got a book fair going on. Hell yeah. Life can be tough. You're telling me. I don't know if I've ever shown this on the channel, but this was either 9th or 10th grade. We had to make propaganda posters for World War II, and I asked the teacher if I could do one for Hitler, and he was like, yeah, but I just can't hang it up outside. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah. I don't actually know what that says. I never had to take German class, so I don't actually know what that says, but there's Hitler. There's the man himself. Absolute stud. There's the American flag burning. There's a tank, and there's people marching. Very good. Very good. This is one of my finer work. Look at that, dude. Look at that! Yeah, have you noticed the theme throughout this video so far? Where there are basically 3 things that I care about. 1, eating. 2, horror movies. 3, video games. I know I wrote this in 9th grade. Throughout the history of the world, electricity has brought us many useful inventions, such as the light bulb, the refrigerator. Hey, more fridges. I really liked refrigerators back then, apparently. And to an extent, the hybrid motor vehicle. Good shit. That's a good band. That's a good band. We had to have like visual references here. Visual references over the course of this thing. And the reason I said yo is because look at this graphic on the bottom, dude. Look at all these games. Most of these games I made 10th anniversary reviews on. The only ones that I haven't are Sonic Heroes, Midnight Club 3, and GTA Liberty City Stories. I was gonna do Midnight Club 3. I probably won't do Sonic Heroes ever. I'll probably do all Sonic games at once. And I was gonna do all Grand Theft Auto games at once, but like that video is gonna take even longer than the one that I'm actually, working on here. Yeah, this is entirely just notes. It's very boring. It's very boring and structured. No one likes that. No one likes boring and structured. Oh yeah, this is the one, this is like my science notebook that got some bullshit spilt on it and it's just bled through every single page. The last thing that I'm gonna show right here is my boredom notebook. So every single year, I would always get a cool notebook with cool stuff on the front, and I'd make, that would be the one where I just made bullshit in. When I was in 7th grade, the one was way too fucking edgy. Way too edgy. I got called to the principal's office over it. I got rid of it because I was embarrassed by it, but I kind of wish I kept it just so I could see all the edginess. So like, that one was the most edgy one, so every year after that, I tried to contain the edginess. Just so that we didn't have to go through that again. Here's a scene where a bunch of people are dying. All of these were individually made at, one time, and it's just people that are gonna die, basically. It's just like moments from everyone on the page dying. So there's like a shark on a skateboard chasing after a guy. There's the sun. There's the sun shooting a laser beam onto a guy, setting him on fire. That's a good one. There's a guy about to ride a skateboard into an acid pit. There's a Christmas tree chasing after a guy. There's an evil diamond. And then there's only one survivor. He's the only survivor right there, and he's like, wow. Oh, I was actually taking notes in this. What? I took notes in this. I took notes in this notebook. What? I certainly didn't expect that. This was 8th grade, by the way. If I had a dime for every good joke on this show, I'd have a dime. Ooh, a bunch of SpongeBob drawings. Look at that! Look at that! It's Robo Crabs. I don't know what that is, but there's Squidward smoking a joint. I think Patrick's also smoking a joint. There's just, I think that's a Diao fish. There's SpongeBob with a gun, and then Plankton, who's starting a mafia. Very good stuff. Ooh, there's a zombie Pac-Man. I've been doing this for an hour when I should have been cleaning. Oh, and then I made like race tracks that look like intestines. That was pretty fun. This would make some good Mario Kart tracks, you know, right? Am I right, guys? Instant Pirate. It's the new product sweeping the nation. Just add water. Results may vary. That's fucking good shit right there. Instant Pirate. Just add water. Get the Sea Dog pack for a pack of 50. Let's go. Let's go. I want my Instant Pirates. Oh, it's some new Grand Theft Autos. Grand Theft Albert, where it's Fat Albert. Grandma Theft Auto. That's the best one, by the way. Grandma Theft Auto is the greatest play on words in, like, the history of my childhood. Where are you most likely to find a person just released from prison? 1. Restaurant. 2. Home. 3. A place where he got arrested doing other crimes. This is the part where you respond. Missions in Grandma Theft Auto. 1. Escape the nursing home. 2. Going home. 3. Hover around. 4. Hearing aid. 5. It's just Nancy. 5 is just Nancy. Hardcore toddler tunes. Up another page where everyone's dying. This one's different though. There's a giant Chinese dragon. There's someone singing so badly that other people's heads explode. Boomix, the ghost cereal. Ghost-themed cereal. See, most of this is just comics. Oh, the best comic series that I ever made was Christ Wars 2010, where basically Jesus and the devil are in high school, but like it was the funniest comic that I ever made. Let's see if it holds up. Let's see if it holds up. 5 AD. No, not even high school. Kindergarten. So Jesus and the devil go to kindergarten together. That's phenomenal. It just sounds great already, doesn't it? Okay. Jesus, the Savior, has been born. But he still has to attend school. Okay, we're going to choose lab partners for the yearly science fair. Okay, let's put Moses with Joseph. Let's put Mary with disciple number 1. And let's put David with Ashley Tisdale. And let's have Jesus and Satan as a group. In case you hadn't noticed, we're bitter enemies. Sorry, Jesus, but my mind is set. Well, if we're going to be partners, we should agree on a subject. And here's Satan talking. I was thinking of making a hot, fiery place where people who have been bad go to. I was thinking of calling it hell. No, I was thinking of making a place where... I can't fucking read my handwriting. Don't start with this again, Satan. I'll have to kill you and then I'll get crucified. I'm just gonna have to put this up and just like try and get you to... I mean, it doesn't even look that bad from this distance. You're not gonna be able to read anything, but like you see right here, they're hanging out. So this is Satan saying, there's one of Jesus' creations, and he kills it. So Jesus throws holy water at Satan, and then the teacher gets mad, and then they got put in detention. There's a lesson to be learned here. Yes, it's that the only true religion is Islam. This is a phenomenal... Okay, it holds up. To answer the question, yes, it holds up. Oh yeah, Hitler was in Christ Wars. I forgot about that. The Dumbest Kid Ever, Part 1. The production manager's dead. We can't continue. Yes, it's finally over. The end. 30 years later. I'm 37 years old now, and I'm gonna have a kid. Now all I need is to find a woman who will actually... like me. Hi, woman. Would you like to have sex? Oh, there's Hitler again. I'm sorry, but if you don't take that baby out of that trash can, I'm gonna fine you. Why? Because that's not your trash can. Man 1 pushed Man 2 off the cliff because Man 2 stole Man 1's girlfriend. Damn. The man has a poor social life, so he takes it out on fish. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. The guy that goes fishing is just because he has a poor social life. A speeding car was driving and a tree popped up out of nowhere and the car hit it. It hurt Mr. Tree. Poor Mr. Tree. A train crashed into Mr. Tree. No. Why do things keep crashing into Mr. Tree? Mr. Tree did not deserve this mistreatment. This mistreatment. Eeyore's house, a rap song. Went to Eeyore's house on a sunny day. Looked at it, knew it ain't gonna go away. Life as we know it is about to end. Been going down in a lively trend. Rolled up at Eeyore's house at precisely 1. Only thing in the sky was that sun. He said we're going to the casino place. About as fast as if we were in a race. Rolling as fast as the speed of light, we were about to get in a fight. I didn't want to blow my money. Eeyore's house, Eeyore's house, Eeyore's house. We have to sell it because he lost all of our money at the casino place. God damn, dude. I don't get it. Oh, I remember watching the Boondocks back during this. That's probably where I got a lot of this dark humor, because I love the fucking Boondocks. That show also holds up. That was a good-ass show, dude. Weren't they finally gonna make, like, another season? How'd that go? Was it actually good? I hope it was. If it exists, I hope it's good. Pimp my Christmas tree. Trees are built to stand the test of time, just like me. Exhibit. He is black. Yes! That's fucking phenomenal. But Darlene's tree is very suckish. Darlene doesn't know I'm about to pimp her tree. The cast of Pimp My Tree. There's a dog named Dog. Santa and God are on the cast of Pimp My Tree. The logo is part of the cast. I've been recording for an hour. I gotta stop. I gotta actually do something. Alright, well, I'm not entirely sure what that video was, but I'm gonna upload it because I just spent an hour of my life looking through this bullshit, so. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to set aside, like, I might just have to do, like, a live stream where I just read all of my, like, journal entries from this era. Because even the high school stuff, as you can plainly see, is pretty wild. I really don't want to do anything from after I started my YouTube channel, because at that point I was pretty much just hell-bent on being an entertainer. So everything was really convoluted. Like, what I like is looking at the old stuff where I had no idea what I was doing with my life and just trying to comprehend where my mind was. So, I guess that was interesting. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm kind of scared. So it should be very interesting. In any case, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games, and I will see you in whatever video I make next. Bye! Oh shit. Well, it's a good thing I got a chainsaw, am I right, guys? Whoops. Well, that didn't go too well, did it?
Yeah, Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Terrorist. Not so tough when the citizens confront you for justice, are you?
Polo, shirt, and jeans. Nice. I'm Gordon Ramsay, look at this! That was something tells me that was not supposed to happen.